Yeah, we are live. My name is Ella. We got a heavy topic. Yeah. Studio 4.6. Yeah. Let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? Ella from here from Creative Sound, baby. We in here. We in here, yes indeed. One, two, three, four. What's up, y'all? L up here from Creative Sound. We are in here. We are live right now. The topic is Studio One 4.6. What do you guys think? What is it to expect? I have reasons to believe that it is the clip launch, a clip launcher. I'm gonna tell you why here in a second. If you are watching this channel or this video, I'm gonna need you to click the subscribe button. It's gonna be below the video where it's usually located. It's like a little red button. Just hit subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much. Just move your finger over, press the button, or if you're on the computer, move your little mouse over and just subscribe. Like, you're already on the video. It's just one more step. Just subscribe. Like, that's all you got to do. Now, if you really want to take it a step further, make sure you click the notification bell icon to never miss another one of these live videos or any other videos that I have that I post here regularly. What's up, really though? What is up? You already subscribed? G, that is what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate the thumbs up. Give me more if you can. If you're watching this video, we're about to go into something pretty cool. Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys and see like what's going on. I have reasons to believe that Studio One Presonus, that is up to something. We are like 2 days away from the actual event that's going on in London. December 4th, 2019. This event is going on in London, and it has a pretty a broad name upon this event. It's called Studio One 4.6. I just wish somebody who works for Presonus to just get on and just like spill the beans and just let me know like what's going on, because I like to know what's going on. Now, I've talked about this before. I actually got the numbering wrong. I said 4.5.6. I had that all wrong, but it's actually 4.5. I mean 4.6. 4.6. Now, in the history of Presonus, in the way that they do things, I have reasons to believe. Omar, what's up? What's up? What's up? My father's son. Technology. Absolutely. Technology is what's up. So in previous updates, right? Every time that there's a whole number, like a big number, solid number, update. There's a live event. Like when 4.0 came, there was a live event, and they went through some of the hot dope features that was introduced to us through Studio One, and they had several people talking about it, like maybe like a couple of people in the stream, and then they'll do these videos, like these promo videos of the big engineers, well-known artists and producers, and they'll give their feedback as to why they like using Studio One. Like it's kind of like our Apple WWE WWDC type deal. You know what I mean? It's like Studio One, geek conference for music producers, beat makers. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of our thing, for Presonus. And then they come back and do it again when 4.5 come. They have never did the next the next dotted number. Because I remember I switched over at 3.0. And then when 3.5 came out, okay, there was like a live event, okay? But all of the dotted updates were just regular dotted updates now. And then 4.0, so I'm like, okay, so this is like a routine, whole number and then dotted 5 halfway through, because they dropped some. By the way, Presonus is dope for like what they do, because they put a million updates and don't charge us a dime, yo. Like, that's crazy, right? And then so now we at 4.6. So what is it that we need to expect? Like, so here's my theory. My theory is that 4.6, and you guys let me know what you guys think. Like, due to the recent collaboration, I guess if that's what you want to call it, integration with the Atom Pad. I have to always bring this up. They made a video using the Atom Pad. And in this video, it wasn't just any video. This video was with the Atom Pad, its presence, using it with Ableton Live. Now, I like to know what you guys are thinking. Ableton Live, bro. Now, if you are an Ableton Live user, it is, to me, it's worth the money to go ahead and buy the push, right? Because the push is natively designed for Ableton Live. But I mean, you can use any MIDI device. All right, so let me throw that out there. You can use any native MIDI device with any DAW to achieve simple things like, banging out a beat, hit and record, stop, rewind, controlling a few parameters. Great, right? They make general MIDI devices for that purpose, right? But the Atom Pad, meaning that this is kind of is I don't know. Presonus went in and did something and configured this thing to work with specifically Ableton Live. I just think that's, I don't know, that's a conspiracy. It might be a conspiracy, man. Hey, you ain't hear that from me, bro. Look, I don't know. I just think, I feel like that there's some type of I don't know, some type of friendship going on here. I could smell friendship, I can smell some type of collaboration between Ableton Live and Presonus. I don't know. There's something funky in there. I don't know. Like, y'all think we sleep on y'all. Like, no, we can see what's going on. What's going on? So I thought that perhaps maybe Clip launching might be something that may come to Studio One. I don't know. There's not just no any up no. They try to make it like in the group. Like I got this information from Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you're in the group. You've seen this post, but I just thought it was interesting how it's like Studio One 4.6 launch party. Like, why do they need to be a launch party for 4.6? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? And then this is sponsored by Red Bull, as you guys can see on the screen, right? You guys can see that, right? You see it. It's right there. Like, whoa. So let me read the description if you guys ain't already did that already. Let's see. Come on and check out what the latest update of Studio One has to offer at Red Bull Studios in the heart of London. The event will be hosted by Lee Bolin from Presonus. Doors open at 12 p.m. and demonstrations will run from approximately 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Right? I don't know what London time is, but so that's like what 5-hour span, give or take. A team of cutting edge artists, mix engineers, and producers will show you how they use Studio One, and you will have a chance to ask them questions about their process and new features in version 4.6. That means I need to contact somebody who has 4.6 so I can know. It's 2 days away, but I'm just saying, it's like, okay, what's going on? Demonstrations and appearance from Paul Drew and Abby F. Jones. Abby F. Jones, I butchered that. Sorry. DWB Music, the Studio Rats. Jody Wistanoff, Way Out West. I'm not gonna pronounce that. At Jana Deep, these are London people. I don't know much about it. Amir Yamir Jacob, maybe the Y is silent for J. I don't know. If I butchered y'all name, y'all come back and watch these videos. You know what I mean? Like, hey, don't charge it to my head. Don't charge it to my heart either. It's just. I don't know how to pronounce y'all name, but like I recognize the word Grammy winner, producer, engineer. Okay, these are some big people, and it's pretty cool because I use the same software that other people with Grammy awards chooses to use as well. So it's pretty exciting to know that I am amongst a lot of people that. A lot of important people. I'm important too, but I mean, these people are important with high credentials. Like they got Grammy importance, and I'm still working on mine. So there will be free bar. Man, maybe I should fly out there. There will be a free bar, but please arrive early to ensure that you get to enjoy the refreshments and full program of demonstrations. This event is open to both press and public. Please contact me directly at, here's the email address there. I'm not really sure who this person is from. Maybe this is the organizer, like the guy in charge of like the events, whatever. So yeah. Like what you guys think about that? Yo, like, does this happen? Is this something that normally happens? I don't recall this ever. And it's sponsored by Red Bull, bro. Like anytime something gets a Red Bull stamp, I've seen like documentaries or like just shows and different things happening, and there's always like stuff that's up there. Big ups to Presonus because they are obviously climbing the ladder here, and this is a great way to make the world know that, hey, we are Presonus and we made Studio One. We like you to try it. This is kind of huge, guys. Omar, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. If they have clip launch, goodbye Ableton. I'm saying, bro, like, man, that it's like if you leave it up to me, that is my only assumption right now. Like the Atom Pad that I feel like was tailored, customized, or configured to work with Ableton Live. What are they bringing to Studio One? Like, I just feel like, what's going on there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, for real. Like, if they bring clip lines and that's it, like that is it. Like, Studio One is in there for real forever and ever, and it's like the game is over, hands down. I already use Studio One, but like I still dabble here and there in different other DAWs just for inspiration, specifically for clip launch, because I have Bitwig. I started with Ableton. I really didn't. Ableton is cool. It's just it's a little different. And then I got Bitwig, and then I love Bitwig. Bitwig to me is probably because of the price. I like the price a whole lot better in Bitwig, so it just feels a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Things are much easier when it's priced. When the price is right, it's like, oh yeah, this is nice. I like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Bitwig is just like Ableton. It's the same setup. It's just a little bit different, and there's a little bit more bells and whistles in Bitwig. So a lot of people prefer Bitwig over Ableton Live, but Ableton Live is like Ableton Live right now. Like, I'm not putting them down, anything like that, but Ableton Live is almost like Pro Tools, and that's probably a horrible. That's a bad apple, right? That's a horrible analogy, horrible. But I kind of felt like that because, like, the only reason why I say that is Pro Tools was labeled industry standard, and it is still labeled industry standard only because of the older heads still have those things going on in the studio, when clearly Studio One, in my opinion. Now, I'm not going against the grain with the, like, you guys know how I feel, but I feel like Studio One is my preference. I choose Studio One to mix, master, and also do music production. I use Studio One. Studio One happens to be that thing. And then I have had several discussions over time, like over and over and over, about Pro Tools users switching over to Studio One, because if it familiarized, it's familiar. It's familiar to Pro Tools users, and it's not that hard to pick up. You know what I mean? So I know plenty of Pro Tools users that switched over to Studio One, and they've been happy, no issues there, and they just love it, right? So, but why is Pro Tools still industry standard? Like, who said that they are industry standard? Pro Tools said, y'all did. You guys is who made us the standard. I'm like, I didn't, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people that use Pro Tools, it's the common conversation that Pro Tools is the standard. It just needs to be a bunch of us that say, well, the new standard is Presonus, or the new standard is Reason. Actually, I'm really not, like, I'm not so pro Presonus or pro Studio One where I am, not open to what happens next. Like, if Cubase was the next king of DAWs, then let Cubase take over. Hell, Cubase, the folks over there at Steinberg, let them take over. I just feel like Pro Tools is not the standard. Pro Tools is just a preference. You choose to use it. So Ableton Live took me a long time to come around. So Ableton Live is kind of like that in a sense, because they're like the godfather in clip launching and quick workflow and things like that. But then Bitwig came along, the new kids on the block. You know, it's a lot of people that, and then I'm just going about based on like conversation, what I've heard people say. There's a lot of people who think that Bitwig is totally better than Ableton Live, but Ableton Live is the king right now, king of beat making, and you know everybody going at. Not taking anything away from FL Studio. See, I didn't mention it. FL Studio is on this. I guess FL Studio will be the king because most people use FL Studio. So FL Studio will probably be like, and there's something unique about FL Studio, right? Their pricing model works a little bit differently, which is very attractive. I think once you buy in, that's just it. You buy in, and they're like, whenever they update, you get the update. Correct me if I'm wrong. Any FL Studio users on here that uses FL Studio, and you've been there for a while, and you know when they come with major updates, do you have to pay a fee? You know that might be the thing with them. Like that's what makes them like pop out. But we're gonna go to the comment section and see what you guys are talking about. Bring some of these ideas to the forefront. Presonus is the best, hands down. I agree. If you got a launch pad and Atom, then you basically have a push with no screen. Okay. I don't have the launch pad. The launch pad is pretty dope though, from what I've seen. But yeah, I can agree with you on that. But what about the the Nektar keyboard? I don't hear many people talking about the Nektar. The new Nektar keyboard that they made specifically for Studio One. Not many people are really talking about that. I don't see that. Maybe I haven't been searching, but it's like I certainly don't hear that amongst my friends. No one is really talking about the new Nektar, Nektar keyboard. So I don't know. Any of you guys got that thing? Let me know like how you feel. Let me know how you feel about that. From what I saw, I thought it was pretty dope, but you know, to each his own, you know. If you guys, okay, push controller working with S1. That's what's up. Backroom deals are amongst us. That's what's up. Reese is in the building. What's up, Reese? Hey, Reese, where you from? Tell me where you from, man. Reginald, what's up, man? Do you even use Clip Launch? Yeah, I use Clip Launch in Bitwig. Thanks for asking. Jersey Boy Music. I'll leave Ableton. Maybe I won't. Well, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, it depends on how well Presonus articulate this idea, if that's what we are looking at in 4.6. Now, here's what I do know. So, Ableton Live started the Clip Launch, to my knowledge, right? I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, Ableton Live takes the creativity, the word I'm looking for. They take the innovative hat, the innovative role when it comes to how they are designed. In Ableton Live, you have Clip Launch will get you going really quick. nice, dope workflow. And then you can switch over to Arranger view, which is what you guys see right here on my screen. This is the Arranger, or the linear workflow, from bar one to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Turn on the loop back and forth. And then I think the next people to articulate that was to my knowledge, it could have been Bitwig. It could have been Bitwig that took the next approach in that sense. As far as clip launch. Then DP, Digital Performer. Digital Performer now has clip launching in the DAW. And this is the reason why I feel like Studio One may be on the lines of this, because DAWs are now recognizing this technology, or this way of workflow. And so it might be a thing that is just going to start getting picked up, because Digital Performer, like, who in all DAWs would have imagined Digital Performer made by Motu, right? That will have clip launching. They have clip launching, which kind of pushes them up the slope a little bit, but not quite. Like, nobody in my circle uses DP, but I think it's dope. I almost switched to DP. And then right before them, I think it was Ableton Live, Bitwig, and then Machine. Machine took that approach when they came up with Ideas View, right? And Ideas Views is the same exact thing. It's clip launch. So when that guy asked me if I use that, so that makes Bitwig and Machine. I use clip launching, and then inside of Creator's View, you could switch to scenes, and you could print your ideas into the Arranger, and it's the same thing. It's just a quick way of a quick workflow, quick way of working. That's all. Reginald said, you don't see me using clip launch and that like that. Okay. Sorry, dude. Was at the studios in Atlanta and NY, Ableton, and FL Studios are dominating the younger urban market and for sample-based production. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Ableton Live and the FL Studio, absolutely. Which is also, this is what I'm saying. Which is the reason why I feel like Presonus, this 4.6, man. I don't know, like, I feel like they're getting ready to do something that's gonna kind of shake things up. They had already shook things up, but maybe they starting to see how important it is to have a DAW that does what we needed to do. Like being able, like clip launching is not talked about as much, because it's like, if you need clip launching, if you like that workflow, just go to Ableton Live. You know what I'm saying? Problem solved. Like, everybody knows Ableton Live has clip launching. Like, that's not like a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, this is like Ableton Live is the only one that could do that. And you're going to go to Ableton Live versus DP, because Ableton Live is hot right now. It's on that market, quick, fast beat making, So, like, why would you go anywhere else? I don't know. That's just me. What is clip launching? Clip launching is simply this. right? So clip launching is really technically nothing new. Clip launching is just a loop. It's just a certain. It's a length that you select. It's gonna loop 4 bars. It's gonna loop 2 bars, maybe 8 bars, 16 bars, whatever, right? So it's gonna be this loop. The dope thing about clip launching is the ability to insert different alternatives. You know what I'm saying? Really quick. So if I want to keep that same beat going, I could change the melody real quick. You know, I want to keep everything in and build on top of that. I can just keep adding on a new clip, introducing new ideas of what could potentially build out a full song, and you just keep working, everything going, boom, boom, boom. Like the loop is still going, and it's like bam, bam, bam. Like you're not thinking about the song structure yet. You know what I'm saying? That's just you coming up with ideas and you introducing new things. And so the cool thing is when you get ready to print, you know, put everything in perspective, like create the song, then you can actually go in and actually real time record your MIDI or audio information as the linear situation goes. Like, so I can start this at 1. You know what I mean? And then clip launch, I can activate a certain phrase to start printing right here. You know what I mean? And you can go and rock with it, and then like put things in here and there as it feels. Like it's a feeling. It's like that to me is the best way to create a song when you can rock. Actually, Bitwig does that. I don't know. Yeah, Ableton Live I think does that. But like I could just hit the thing, but I'm ready to print. You know what I'm saying? And then it's almost like what most of you guys do. Like you beat makers, like when you demonstrate things, like on like you use your phone to demonstrate something. You know, you go in, you mute a group. You know what I'm saying? Or you mute an instrument just to bring out, like, you know, okay, I'm gonna silence this. I'm gonna let this play. And then I'm gonna bring this back in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. It's the same exact way. But now you printing a song, you know, which is totally easy. Like I like that about Bitwig. I do that in Bitwig all the time. And so Bitwig to me is dope in that sense. You know, that is what clip launching is. Like you can get things done a whole lot quicker, and it's easy. So I just wonder if that's what we to look forward to in Studio One 4.6. So I hope I hope that makes sense. I don't have. Oh, matter of fact, I do have Machine up. Yeah, I have Machine up in this project. So let's see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, so Machine calls it Ideas View. And this is not really a great example, but I can have, well, maybe I could create like another group right quick. So like say for instance, let me go back and create a pattern. I'm gonna create like a blank pattern or something. It's using my screen, right? I don't have my machine on right now because I don't want to mess with my audio. Because machine has its own audio. It's like an interface. And I definitely don't want to like tamper with that right now. All right, so pattern 1. And just turn them all on. Pattern 1, whatever. All right. So if we go back in here, so say like my first clip, scene 1. And I totally don't want to butcher nothing right now. You know, I don't want to mess up my song. I guess yeah, okay, I'm cool. I could just revert back. So this is scene 1. I only got a pattern going for scene 1. I just created that real quick. For scene 2, I still want that pattern going on, but then I want to introduce what is it, B? I only have pattern 1 in here. Right? So this is my scene. I only have the first pattern going right now. And then when I go to scene 2, I got pattern 2 and pattern 1. Pattern 1 of my group 1, right? Or I can say in scene 3, I want this pattern to pop up, and I want to go back to this pattern. So boom, like you can see the change. And then group scene 4, I probably should make another pattern just to make some sense out of this. You know what I mean? Like, okay, now there's pattern 2, and I'm at pattern 5, or maybe I want pattern 1. But like, if you can visualize what's going on here, it looks complicated as I'm showing y'all this, but this is stuff that you're doing on the fly. Like as you create, you going, you're not stopping. You say, okay, next thing, boom, the beat is still going, and you going and you putting in new stuff. So now you got a beat, you got the bass line, and you got a piano progression going. You say, I want to add strings with that, but I want to be able to add strings later on. I want strings to be like, off on in whatever, blah, 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 right? So you go to a whole nother scene or another pattern and make that happen so that you can go off and on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Like that would be dope. I would love to see that. Nah, I just messed up everything. What could you do with Ableton Live setting? Okay, what you can do with Ableton in a live setting, especially with lighting and music sessions. Well, Mr. Jersey, I know exactly what you mean. I know where you're coming from. I think we're friends on Facebook. I know your reason for using Ableton Live is very prevalent on the church market, definitely, or in a live setting, because of what Ableton Live, hence the name Ableton Live. Live. It's set up that way to be able to control lights and the music, and you can put cues in there, and you can do a lot with it. You can control different screens and activate different things. So like live, I think live wouldn't go anywhere pretty soon. If you're using live for that standpoint, then nothing can touch live, in my opinion. I don't even think in Bitwig you could do that. I think Bitwig is just, it consists of devices, a bunch of effects. Sound designing is like their forefront right there. Sound designing and obviously clip launching, and but I don't even think you can do video in there. Yeah, so Bitwig is Bitwig have a lot of features, but it's also limited. You know what I mean? In that standpoint, like a full production. So, and I think that they're constantly updating. That's just kind of what I'm seeing. So In major studios, yeah, major studios, Pro Tools is standard, absolutely. Studio One is funky, because all the hardware they bought, digital performance, people forgot about it. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Jersey. I, Motu, I think is in the same standpoint, so to speak, with Presonus, because Presonus is a hardware company as well. You know Motu. I've always wanted a interface from Motu, and they make keyboards and um some other things. I've always wanted their interface, so I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, they're a hardware company, just like Presonus is. But I think Presonus got another look, or maybe they hired somebody. I don't know, because um people like me over here complaining about why we can't get this. We need DAW integration with native instruments and stuff, and it was weird. Like when that happened, like really, when I was screaming about that, right? Y'all remember that? When I was screaming about that, the Nektar keyboard came out, and then where'd that thing go? They put this out. All of these things came out before the integration. It was only 4.5.3. And when we got integration with native instrument keyboard, ain't that something? And I've been complaining about that forever. Like that should be that should have been something that you always that should have been there. You know what I'm saying? But they went over that part. They went around that to create a hardware and put this on and say, hey, this is what you need. You don't need that DAW integration stuff. You don't need that. You need one of these. This is what you're looking for. And they quickly found out that this wasn't it. No, this wasn't it, bro. Like, come on, man. Don't throw that in our face like that's what we asked for. Like it's a lot of us that already bought native instrument stuff, and we just want simple integration. It's just play, stop, record. When don't push this on us. Like really. And then that Nektar thing, man. Like I don't know who's using that. I have to look at some videos and see who's using it. 'Cause I don't know. Studio One Pro for life, absolutely. Cubase is for old heads. Oh man, I'm loving these comments. Launchpad is okay, but push is where it is. I'm saying, I agree. I agree. Pro Ableton over here. Um, yeah, absolutely, Reese. Also with the clip launch, you can have a whole session for performing live. I'll open another session. Each other can have its own BPM. Also in Ableton Live, it has the best time stretching features. I agree. I can't put nothing past that. I can't put nothing past anything you saying, my brother. D Davis, what is up? When will Presonus release Studio One 4.6? It's set to release by December the 4th. Now, the other thing that I wanted to know was if this is a event that will be streamed live. No one has been able to answer that question. Is it just one of those events that just go on and maybe like, some Studio One lovers going in with their phones and just go Facebook Live or something like that, and that's how. Or will this be like a professionally streamed event where we get to see what's really going on? I don't know. No one gave me any info, and it doesn't say that it will be streamed live. I guess they figured no one would show up. No, it can't be, because like if you're in the London area, I would definitely go. Like if this was streamed, like if they made a point to say that this will be streamed, I would still go. If it was close in my area, I would still make it my business to go. Because like, come on, man. Like, really? I'm not staying home to watch the stream. I'm gonna make my business and go. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. No one has answered that question for me, so I can't really say. If Machine ever open up though, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Movie Kid, what's up? What about retrospective record or capture? I would love to see that. That would be nice. I definitely would love. I would love to see that. I can't be mad at that request. What about retrospective record or capture? I would love to see that. Absolutely. Especially for someone like me, you know. So I be over here doing things. I'm like, oh, that was sweet. Man, I like that. And then I forget it. Which was one of the reasons why I asked for DAW integration, because if I'm playing my keyboard right here, I would rather be like an inch away from the record button while my fingers are on the chords than to lose the chord position to come over here and hit, unless I move my keyboard right here and hope that it's long enough. You know, it's USB to my computer. I have a Bluetooth, but I prefer to preserve my CPU. You know, instead of going to Bluetooth, I just, you know, because Bluetooth costs CPU as well. So turn that jab off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I would love to see that. That would be amazing. Absolutely. Does anyone have pre-release info? I guess not. What's good, Nuno? What is up? Eat nice. Gotta go. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And by the way, this guy says, DAWs are personal preference. Period. Ask yourself, what do you like, and what do you want to do? Simple. I think we beyond that. We're beyond that. We talking about Studio One 4.6. You know what I'm saying? What to expect. At the end of the day, that has always been the stance with me when it comes to like giving people advice about what should you use. I just say, hey, like I was just talking to somebody earlier today about that. I was like, hey, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve? You know what I'm saying? And whatever that is, well, it's a lot of factors that plays into that. Price is going to be a huge factor. Are you willing to invest? You know, and it definitely makes sense, because like if you want Ableton Live, if you want to go that route, well, you have to understand that there's different price points, which gives you different access according to your budget. Do you want to deal with that? Or with Presonus, just different access points depending on your budget. Do you want to have to deal with that? But then something that people are not really talking about. When you go for a DAW, maybe I need to do a video on that. You gotta understand their pricing model in terms of updates. Cubase charges $100 every time they update. Studio One don't. We get these major updates and it don't cost us a dime. Now, of course, when 5.0 comes out, there will be a cost. That's a given. All DAWs do that. But the updates in between, which I like to call point updates, is there a fee in between? So it may end up being more expensive to you as a beat maker. Can you afford to dish out money every time a DAW does an update? Some people don't update and they keep the same setup, forever. We'll be on 7 and you still got 3.0. Like, bro, what's up? Or like FL Studio, I think there you pay a one time fee, and you bought in and you done. That's it. You good. Every update, bam, it's yours. You got it. Just update. Reason. Reason is doing something unique. Reason, you can use Reason racks inside of any DAW, which I feel has maybe a slight influence on what will happen in a couple of days on December 4th, which is the release of Studio One 4.6. I have some odd reason to believe that there will be some type of influence, man. I don't know. It's like things are changing and they are changing mighty fast. It's like, man, what's going on? Like the anticipation is like, oh man. Is there any pre-release info? Trust me, man. If I knew something, I would definitely. Actually, I wouldn't. Actually, if I knew something, and it's something I found out through the grapevine, I would share it. But if I'm under a non-disclosure agreement, then I can't share it. I wouldn't even come on here and say anything about nothing, like cause I don't want to, or I probably would. I probably would do something and act like I don't know. But for real though, like I don't work for Presonus. I don't have any disclosures with them at the moment. Not to say that I haven't in the past, but I don't have right now. Everything is like out there. I don't have any agreements with them, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Now, when 5.0 come out, I may not be at leisure to say anything. But that's too soon because 4.0 is what I'm saying, it's flagship. Just like Machine MK3, it's flagship right now. A lot of people have been like really kind of tripping out. Like, man, I'm gonna wait on Studio, the Machine Studio, the Studio 2 Mark II. Yeah, that's a long shot right there. I don't think a studio is coming out anytime soon because the MK3 took over the studio. Like, you could do everything you could do on the studio on the MK3. It doesn't make, well, the studio could do more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be designed to do a little more, but as you can tell, the MK3 has been holding it down for quite some time now. So I don't know. Yeah, on the 4th, December. Yeah, December the 4th is when 4.6 will hit the market. Maybe I'm blowing this up higher than it's supposed to, but I don't know. I love this type of stuff. I'm a music producer, composer. Um, I use what I use to get my job done, but I'm also anxious. I'm a nerd. You know what I'm saying? I'm a technology freak. I'm a nerd. Like I'm into that stuff now. I say one thing I haven't did was update my computer. Like I still have I think it's El Capitan on here, and then we somewhere else now. Or I think it's High Sierra. Like I don't get that excited about unless it's like I can't run my programs or like something crazy like that. Like I had to update because I use Final Cut, and I needed to update, and I still use Logic Pro here and there. So in order to, I was curious about like some stuff like how this worked and how that worked, and so I had to update my computer in order to take advantage of that. But other than that, man, I don't really get into that. Like you know, I am, however, into the ecosystem. Like I'm a Apple person, um, which I find is weird because my phone is not on. That's super weird. Um, yeah. So like the integration between my Apple devices, the Apple TV, the iMac, the MacBook Pros, and iPad, and like I love that. Like I'm crazy about that type of stuff. But yeah. You said you hear that there'll be a bigger version of the Atom showcase at Winter Nam. Okay, that might make sense. That might, hey, get us started right now on these little bitty things, right? For Ableton Live, because we releasing the bigger one. Because on the bigger one, you'll be able to just do like a million. I've never thought of that. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. D Davis. Why do I feel like I know you? I know someone by that name, D Davis. That'd be crazy if you are who I think you are. They need to make a full-fledged app for the iPad. Man, I'm telling you, I did a video on that. I did a I did a video on that. I think I need to go hard on this subject like I did about the DAW integration. Like, hey, we're gonna need to be able to make beats on our cell phone, our mobile devices. Cause that's another thing that is, dude. Just the other day, man, I downloaded Zen Beats, which is a new hot thing by Roland, right? And I saw that you can download an app on your phone, and I'm just checking them out. I'm like, ah, okay. And then of course BandLab. I like the whole idea about BandLab. You guys know who BandLab is. I like their approach, where they going, and they already hitting. They already hot right now. It's crazy, right? Like they got a community on here. Like this is crazy, yo. There's a community on here of producers and performances and different things going on, videos, and it's like Facebook for like beat makers. It's like it's sick. It's pretty dope. Like you can add friend people and stuff like that. Like it's pretty cool. As my daughter say, it's lit. Oh, okay. They need to make a full-fledged app. But I guess they wouldn't make any money. You know what? Yeah, Beatmaker 3 got iPad locked up on Beats. This is true. I cannot argue with that statement. But with the beat making, they may or may not make any money. But I mean, a a little. Actually, let's rethink that, because if they looking at things in the long run versus how much money that they can make like that, no, make it free. Make the app free. You make your money off of things inside the app. You want this sound pack? You got to purchase this sound pack. That's how you make your money. You want this? You want this app to be able to do that? You want to be able to send it here, set it up like this? You got, you gotta go and make that purchase. But like my bro said, Beatmaker 3 got it on lock right now. You can add your own samples, right? like why would I don't know. GarageBand is set up like that. You can download, well, actually GarageBand you have to pay for it. And if you want more like kits and different things like that, you have to pay for that as well. So I mean, Machine is kind of set up that way, but Machine is free. I think no, it's a cost. I forgot. I had it for so long. If you want any of the kits, you got to buy. But I ain't been in there in a while, because now that Sounds.com is in play. Like, I don't know. Um, yeah, I agree with you, Jabari. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Try Gadget by Korg. Uh, Jargy said the sampler editor in BMaker 3 is bananas. Uh, I'm gonna look that up. Is it Tim? Let me look that up. You say Gadget. Gadget by Korg. Hmm. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm just scrolling through the pictures in the app. That's pretty interesting. But it's also crazy because it's like every company is coming out with dolls nowadays. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, this look pretty cool though. That do look pretty cool. And this one is $20. So I guess I'll be looking at some videos and see if it's worth it. Yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like all of this. Oh, appreciate the thumbs up, by the way. I don't think I've ever reached 15 in a live stream ever. So I'm barking up on a new endeavor here. That's cool. I appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. If you any of you guys that are watching the video, if you're not subscribed, I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to do a video. I'm gonna have to simplify things because it's like it's getting out of hand right now, y'all. It's like how to make a beat just using one sound. And that's it. How creative can you be using that? And that will be the new norm, like hot, the new hot, the new lit. I did a competition like that before, but it didn't really take off because people couldn't get, they couldn't, they couldn't, they couldn't grasp the idea. They just, it was like I was talking to 1 year olds. It's like make a beat, 4 different tracks using one sound. And like the whole idea was to use one sound and put effects on it to make it sound like it's 4 tracks. And, you know, like if I give you a sine wave signal or something like that, like a pulse, you should be able to turn that into a kick, snare, create a melodic line, and I don't know, something rhythmic, maybe a pluck or like a hi hat or something, just kind of keep the groove or rhythm, kind of shape it or whatever. Man, people blew that up. Like they didn't get it. It was only like a couple people who got what I was saying. But it was like, you remember those days where 4 tracks, we only had the 4 track make beat, well, recordings and things like that. You know, I was trying to like revisit those days. You ain't got a lot going on. Maybe, well, actually, back then with live instruments, that is, man, they would try to cram up everything on a 2 track. You know what I'm saying? Take a couple of mics and Beatles all over again. You feel me? But yeah, it's too many options, which is one of the reasons why I'm sticking with Studio One for now. You know, Studio One got me locked. I'm okay with what I'm able to do and what I'm able to achieve with Studio One. And if Studio One Presonus, if they can like continue enhancing the journey, I'm cool with that. I think we at a solid place right now. And I think they know that too. which is the reason why they have people on the roster that will be speaking at this event and showing everybody how they're using Studio One. You know, we gotta let the world know. But that's cool though, because like you know, I don't know if Studio One is prevalent in London, so it's great that they doing this in London, because now more Londonaries, London people, Londoners, more Londoners will know about what we use, and then they will look up videos and try to find who used Studio One, and then stumble across my wonderful channel, and there I go, like I'm that guy, right? J Beats. um Jermaine, what's up? Watching from St. Kitts, I don't know if I'm reading that right, in the Caribbean. What's up, man? What's happening? Appreciate you watching. So Jermaine, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if there will be a clip launch. That's in the title. I put that there because that's my speculations as to what I think may happen. That's just my opinion. I don't have any insights on what's going on, really. That's just my idea. I came on live, talk to you guys, see what you guys are feeling. Do you feel that? Do you agree with that? If not, what is it that you feel like is going to happen? Like I like to know, like what's y'all thoughts? Like what do you feel about that? Like, cause I saw a video of them, someone showing you how to use the Atom Pad with Ableton Live. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just thinking, like, maybe we're going to get clip launch. Cause I also feel like this. Like, what else could you add to Studio One? I would love to see the MIDI updated, like, like restrip, revamp the MIDI, like totally revisit that. I would love to see that. Revisit the MIDI section and like redo it, cause it's not perfect. It's terrible. I'm talking about in terms of like creating notes and recording whatever chords or whatever. It's not there for me. It's totally glitchy. I would love to see them just strip that out and rewrite it, and just get that perfect, you know. But other than that, I'm like, I mean, Studio One could use a tighten up, because there's still some things in here that can use and tighten. I still feel like it's a lot of stuff in the Studio One. There's like baby entries, like introductions to something that could be potentially greater, but it's not quite there. But I'm cool with the baby introductions. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. Like I'm able to get my job done with where it stands now. So I mean, I don't really have a big complaint. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. What else they can add to Studio One? Yeah, man. Let's see if I totally butchered this song, man. Cause yeah, I I butchered the song, man. Or maybe not. Oh, I butchered it. Cause that's not. What's going on? Don't sound that bad though. But scene 5, no. Scene 2 needs to be pattern 1, I think. All right. Yeah, let's go to this one. Oh, let's see. This one was I was working on a little earlier. Yeah, DP is on board with the clip launch. Yeah, what's eating up at my CPU? Contact, of course. All done in Studio One. I think I don't know what I'm doing with that piano. I don't like that piano at the end. I don't know. So yeah, it was a little glitchy, whatever. But using Bitwig would have had this thing running, so it would have had it butter smooth. One thing about Bitwig is that they have this technology in there where it allows the plugins to be separate from the audio engine in a way that you can still run your session and you can relaunch your plugins without crashing the entire program. If my plugin in Studio One crashed, and I had to relaunch Studio One. And I had to relaunch Studio One several times. It's not a big deal because it's something that I deal with or have been dealing with for as long as I can remember, from my days of Pro Tools to Logic. I have Cubase, but I don't really work in there often to give, to even experience that. But Logic has died several times, But Bitwig, I think I've only experienced them dying one time. But whenever a plugin is too much on the CPU, the plugin dies, and the Bitwig is still going. Like, I do like that. That's one thing that um attracted me to that program. Period. Like, I just thought that was just brilliant, pure brilliant. Yeah. And I was serious thinking about DP, like, but I really want to know. Let me see if I can. You know how it is, man. Let me see if I can just like go to the web and just try to brew up something to see somebody is talking. Come on, man. You can't tell me nobody ain't talking. Studio One. Come on now. Somebody gotta have said something. Somebody said something. Okay. Let's see if we can find out. Cause I'm really anxious. Like, man, what is going on? Somebody gotta leak something. I mean, Studio One ain't that big like, these other dolls, but I mean, I'm saying, okay, maybe that site don't want to load. Man, for real. Now this right here, just right off the bat, is pretty cool. I'm fairly new to S1 and still looking for some low end efficiencies. Now I'm not really sure if they talking about like CPU, but Studio One did do like a big update. Like, they did change some things around and make it a little bit better on your CPU. Nah, ain't nothing there. There's got to be some cookie crumbs somewhere else. Somebody. Oh, come on, man. That can't be it. Like, I need some dirt. Man, ain't nobody talking. Wow, I'm on the second page of Google. Am I the only one talking about 4.6? Well, I guess when 4.6 comes out, people start talking. Is everybody on a hush hush? Nobody's saying nothing. Man, this is crazy, yo. Man, okay. Well, ain't nobody saying nothing because it looks like this is going into something totally different. They talking about RAM and luxury queen Studio One block from what? That's that's far away from what we talking about. All right, well, I guess I thought I'll see if I can dig up some dirt from somebody that leaked something. Don't look like nobody's saying nothing. They got it on hush. Maybe Presonus is not that big yet. Like where it's not a big deal yet. It's not we're not at that point where people need to. Only I think I'm the only one that be like, ooh, what what is going on? All right, I'm gonna go back to editing these videos I have available. Well, that I will have uploaded on the channel pretty soon. I got a couple of things I want to put in, and I'm trying to upload as much as I can before the year's out. So I got some really cool things I want to share with you guys regarding everything music production. All right, so I thank you guys for hanging out and you guys talking to me. Yeah, Studio One is going to surprise us all, like they always do, right? Yeah, I say the biggest surprise is when this came out. That was a major surprise to me, bro. I'm like, what? What is going on? Hey, look, while we still here, I did say I was gonna look up the Nektar because I don't hear nobody talking about the Nektar. Is this thing even out? It's probably why nobody talking about it. This thing ain't even out yet. I thought it was out. I mean, this keyboard is pretty sweet though.
A combination of both, SL can control a lot of stuff. So currently, if you look here in the LED feedback here, which is one of the cool features of the unit, is I have some zones set up which give me visual feedback of what's what. So zone 1 right now is the drum rack in live. Zone 2 is the bass station 2. Zone 3 is going to be peak. Zone 4 is a modular setup over here. So the real power of the SL is the onboard sequencer. So I'm going to show you how that works very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the drum rack zone. So 2 ways I can go ahead and get information in the sequencer. I can step sequence it or I can play it live.
Well, Whoa. This thing look like it is. Nah, that's the Novation. That ain't the Nektar keyboard, bro. Is this the same thing? Nah, bro, this ain't the same thing. But this do look dope though. That do look dope. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Deep integration with Ableton Live. I see Reason, Logic, and Cubase as displayed. They always leave out Studio One, man. It's like when you look at things like I'm starting to see Studio One more nowadays, like in commercials and videos, things like that. But you know, we're always like usually like last, which is understandable. I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. Um, let's just go to I need to see if that's the same. Like, I want to see if that's not it though. That's not even a Nektar, right? It was that a Nektar? That wasn't a Nektar, man. That was something different. Yeah, Impact. It's an Impact. Ted Brown music. Like, who is that? How come I can't get their website, bro? Nektar. I don't remember they. I own a Nektar, but it's a lower model. I do know about the T4s and the T6. Wait, the T6. What's the T6? I know about the panoramas, the P4, the P4. That thing is a T4. That's what it is. I think this is it right here. The Nektar panorama. No, yeah, it looked like it. Panorama T4. Yeah, this look more like it. This is what I saw.
Hey guys, Jacob Dupre here at Sweetwater. This is the Panorama T4 keyboard controller made by Nektar.
Man, that thing look pretty sick. I just may have to get one.
The T4 is 49 keys. The T6
I
is
just may have to
actually
go
the
ahead and get
61
one
key
though.
version. It has synth action keys, which are Nektar kind of describes it as sort of being.
I do. I like things to be boxed. I don't know. I had this fetish with boxed. I like box design. You know, I think that's just dope. Box design is in with me, man. So that keyboard looked pretty sick. Marcus, what's up? Google Nektar Panorama T4. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is right here. 33% off. It's shaped weird though. Like it's got this curve at the like the I don't know what you call it. The base of it. Let's just look at it. But you know what? I kind of like that though. I do kind of like that. That's mighty fine. I can kind of dig that. Not bad. That's unique, bro. That's okay. Okay, so what we got here though? What is going on there? MIDI look like a sustain pedal. What is this other plug? What is that? It's hard to tell. And on and off power, that's what it look like. USB 2.0. Okay. It's all right. All right. It's kind of cool. Foot switch and expression pedal. Okay. That's what the other quarter inch. All right. All right. Okay. It's a unique design. Very unique. And this thing is for some of you guys that didn't get that don't care about the integration between native instruments, stuff like native instrument keyboards are definitely expensive. I will admit. You can pick this one up at $199. There you have it. $199 is on sale right now. It said it was $299, so that means perhaps this is temporary. So you better hop on it if you want to pick this up. I hope they put something like Media Bay and Cubase search and sample is not good in Studio One now. Now, are you saying are you saying add this in Studio One? You saying add the Media Bay like in Cubase? Searching for samples? If that's what you're saying, I have to agree with you. I most certainly have to agree with you because it's dope. Like I things over here and like it's cool. I like how things have a thumbnail attachment to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do like that. Like I can go over here and just pull in something, boom, no problem. I love the drag and drop feature. It's phenomenal. I love it. But there are some things that I look for, like you. If you're saying if we're saying the same thing, when we go and look for like loops and things like that, it can be a little bit confusing. It can throw you off. Like this is rather basic. Things are. It's like you got to hit the down arrow, go in here, go in there. Oh, there is a sample. Let's play that. I will have to agree with you on that. It is very basic. Maybe an update there. But that's what I meant when I made the statement earlier about some things in Studio One being baby introduction to some things. I still deal with it. Like we still have this here where I can go in and type and search for whatever I need to search for. But if I want to be optimistic, if I may, if I want to be creative and just surprise me, it's not easy doing that here when you come in and you click on something and then you got to go through several folders and things like that. I have to agree with you on that if that's what you're saying. Let's see what you're saying here. Yeah, that is what you're saying. Patty, I appreciate that comment. Hope you put thumbs up on the video and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, you should not be making comments on this video and suggestions and me talking to you if you're not a subscriber to the channel or if you ain't like the video. I'm joking. Never mind me, but yeah, I do appreciate that you are a regular subscriber. Yeah. I mean, separate. Okay, I get you. I mean, separate window like media bay. Ah, there you go. See, man, man. I appreciate that. Like, if that was you liking, I appreciate that. I definitely, certainly do. That means a lot to me. Real talk. Yeah, absolutely. Media bay, like that. Yeah, that could definitely be like a separate window that pops up. More like you know what? I have made this suggestion before when I was dabbling around, messing around with Bitwig. I had made a mention that I would love to see Studio One upgrade their browsing to look more like Bitwig browsing, because Bitwig has this browsing that is pretty dope. Like when you click on something, and like add a new device, whatever, it brings up this whole, like, this window, this system, and it's just so dope, and it's just so organized, and it's like it's color coded, like things have colors, and like you can distinguish what VST3s are from the VST2s and the 88X. You know what I'm saying? Like from Wave. It definitely break things down. Instrument, like there's instrument icons in there, distinguishable from plug-in effect icons, things like that. And it's like everything has colors, and it just makes things easier to see where things are. And then their whole category system is like totally dope. You can click things based on all of your bases, maybe hip hop, maybe break down by genre or subgenre or category or type. You know what I'm saying? Like Bitwig has a pretty dope browsing system. I did make mentions of that. Yes, I did. But what could you say? What can you say? That it would just make me someone who just complains on and on and on. I just never complain. I just never stop. I just always complain about something. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm grateful for. You guys can't really see it, but it's in front of me. It's the Complete Control S49 DAW integration. Man, and I'm also able to get that with the M32. I have the M32 on my desk right here in front of me. Yeah, you can't see that. Yeah, I'm looking at my computer. You can't see anything. It's just this. I'm not talking about this one. I'm not talking about this keyboard. I'm talking about Native Instrument product that may have been displayed on other videos. You've definitely seen it in other videos. So you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you just go back and look at those videos. No problem. And hit thumbs up on those videos as well. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bitwig. Yeah, yeah, Bitwig is just, it's just one of those things to have on deck. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just need to have Bitwig on deck. Just have it. Just because, like, if you're a beat maker, it's just always good to have Bitwig on your system, because it brings inspiration. I like it for inspiration, and then I get to a point where it's like I get frustrated. I don't want to work it no more, and that's because I don't know how to work it yet. Like, I don't know everything about it, and also because some things I'm used to in Studio One, I find it frustrating because I can't do that or don't know how to do it yet in Bitwig, and so I frustrate myself, like, what is going on? Yo, what up, fans of the culture is in the building, y'all. Appreciate the thumbs up on the video if you haven't already. Thanks in advance. I'm getting the text that came through. But I appreciate hanging out with you guys. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. It's always fun hanging out with you guys and, you know, talking about matters, the things that matters in our community. You know, B Park, what's up, man? Appreciate you watching once again. Yeah, man. Like, I feel like I feel like this is a community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great to make music, make beats, whatnot. I definitely get it grinding. I do what I do over here on this end, but it's pretty cool to be able to link up with other like-minded people, create a culture or a community amongst ourselves, and we get to discuss common matters and things that matters to us as beat makers, music makers, designers, just creative people in whole. You know what I mean? No matter what it is you do, if you write, you sing, you play a guitar, you're a drummer, you're a creative person. You're all considered artists. And I want to say thank you for watching or being subscribed to the channel or being a part of the culture. That's what's up. And that's all I try doing over here, you know, create a culture. That's what I call myself. It's creative sound, creative culture, you know, creating a culture. Y'all make sure y'all check out those t-shirts though. They should be on the bottom of this YouTube. Like it's floating around on the bottom of the YouTube thing, you know, some designs. And then there's a website that I have way more designs than what's on here on YouTube. You know, no, it'd be over there. So under the video over there, it's gonna be like my t-shirts for sale or whatever. But there's also another link or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. My throat is very parched. I need to gather myself and get things back to normal because I'm doing a lot of coughing and dry throat, you know. But yeah. So you guys, if you will, again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like the video. I do plan on doing this again sometime this week, maybe, you know, showing you guys some stuff, whatever, later on. Stay healthy. Thank you. I will do that. Yeah, because that's very important. Got to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? And you got to look fly when you end the show. Otherwise, it's just not, just, you know, you just got to look fly. It's you know, it's kind of, that's how we do things here. When you end the show, you gotta look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, ain't no point in ending the show. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna end with this. And as usual, as always, I want you guys to stay creative, right? Remember, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules. Once again, it's L up here, signing out. Got to go fill my cup up with some water so I can be hydrated all over again and continue living my life, this creative life that is. All right, guys, it's been good, and I'm out of here. I think everything I tried to do shocked my system because I can't end the stream. I was too cool. Man, that cool, man. I'm too cool to end the stream. It's too much. All right, I'm out for real.